Hi, this is Chad L. Coleman, Tyrese from The Walking Dead.
Hey, this is Annie Miller.
Hey y'all, Josh McDermott here from The Walking Dead.
Hey, I'm Cullen Moss.
My name's David Morrissey. I play the governor on The Walking Dead.
Lou Temp.
I'm Scott Wilson.
Michael Trenor.
Hey, this is Lawrence Gilliard Jr. I play Bob on The Walking Dead.
Hey, this is T. Love.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your man Vincent M. Ward.
Hey, I'm Tyler James Williams.
Hey, my name is Andrew J. West. I played Gareth on The Walking Dead.
I'm Denise Crosby.
Hi, my name is Ross Marquand. You know me as Aaron on The Walking Dead.
Hi there, I'm Sarah Wayne Callies. I was Lori on The Walking Dead.
What's up? This is Jose Pablo Cantillo.
Hi, my name is Emma Bell.
Hi, it's Daniqua Martin Green. Sasha on The Walking Dead.
Greg Nicotero. Jeff Cobra.
Alexandra Breckenridge.
Hey, it's Daniel Bonjour. I played Aiden on The Walking Dead. You're listening to Creech.
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 Creech. Creech. Creech questions. Keep tuning in. Follow me.
Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of Creech Questions with Jordan Woods Robinson. Obviously, if you are listening to this part first, make sure you stop now and listen to the first part. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get back into that interview with Jordan Woods Robinson, Eric from The Walking Dead. All right, the first one is going to be from @Anne's World, and she's wanting to know, prior to filming, do you have any rituals on the set?
Oh, hey, Anne. That's a good question. Yes, rituals in some way or another. I know a lot of the people on set are big into breath, and that's just true about acting and living in general. But you'll see lots of people before takes. Well, I'll just speak for myself. I will stretch out. I like to try to have as much tension out of my body as possible. So I'll spend some time stretching. Not quite meditating, but definitely being quiet and introspective and just getting into the zone, I suppose, and getting your body nice and limber, and then just focusing on breath, just expanding my lung capacity to take in as much air as possible and really letting the air fuel what I'm doing. Sometimes I forget to do it, and then I have to remember partway through the day. But breath changes everything, and when you're honest with your breath, then you're going to be honest with your character as well.
All right, and I also have a question from Kylie off Twitter. She wants to know, how excited are you for Walker Stalker Atlanta?
I'm really excited. I want to see this thing at its major level. I've had so much fun at the other cities I've been able to attend, and I've been making friends with the people who are actually running the convention, Leanne and James and everyone else that's a part of this awesome team. And so every time I show up, it's like I get to go to a little family reunion and meet more people. So I know with 60,000 people, I'm really excited to meet as many folks as possible. And I'm a somewhat friendly guy, so if you see me, please drop by. I'll be the one with the banner. I know no one else has banners, so I'll be the one with the banner with my face on
it. The free palm readings with purchase.
That's right. Yeah, with a little asterisk. Free palm readings with purchase. That actually went over really well in Philly. I read lots of palms that day, and then I used lots of Purell.
Well, I know Trenor tried to promote something else in Boston.
Yeah, Trenor is he's got some strong marketing ideas. And he took a picture of my sign that said that I was offering free things other than palm readings, and took a picture of it, and then let people know. So I owe everything to Michael. I really, he's really guided me on my marketing initiative, and he's a good business strategist. I appreciate it.
Yes, he was.
Sarcasm button. I'm pushing it over and over again. Sarcasm
button.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was, it was funny, but at the same point, I was like, oh, that's kind of bad.
It's very funny. That dude's hilarious. I love him to pieces.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, we had him on about 2 months ago. He was,
Was that right after Philly?
I think, no, we had him right before Boston.
Oh, okay.
Probably like a week or two before Boston we had him on.
2 months ago? Time's flying for me right now, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this whole, same here, the whole year has been completely whirlwind.
Yeah.
Now I have a at Ren Smiley off of Twitter. She was wanting to know if, one, you're ready for a Sonoya Pandas group hug at Atlanta, and two, she wanted to let you know that the Bells of the Dead are excited for a group pick.
Okay. She's been teasing for a while that she's going to bring me some sort of costume. I'm expecting a panda costume, but I don't know. There's never any. I know she also works on opera. It's like there's no way to tell. But maybe I'll be like the king panda. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yes, I'm very excited for a group picture. Very excited for costumes, and bring it on.
Well, the logical follow-up question from me to that would be: so if she brings a panda costume, is that going to be your go-to Halloween costume?
No. I'll have costume changes. I'll be maybe I thought about just like bringing multiple costumes, and every time I leave my booth for something, I'm just wearing something else. I don't know.
That would be very interesting. Kind of like cosplayers.
Yeah, exactly. You just go back to your hotel room for 20 minutes and come back as a different person.
I think you should do that. I think that would be pretty epic.
Okay.
The next fan question is from at Carrie the Kiwi. She wants to know, does Eric think Rick is right about stopping looking for people, or with Daryl wanting to continue to look for people?
That's a great question. I know that Aaron, Ross, through Ross and I talking and through developing a backstory and everything, we went out in search for Rick. We went out trying to find that group because we knew that we needed that. So we've definitely been on board. While the journey has been bumpy, we've been on board with knowing that we need someone like Rick to be guiding us, and that we need that energy, we need that experience. With the idea of not wanting to go out and scout new people, it's right in the middle. I see the pros and the cons of both. I do want to go out and be able to find more, but I realize that we've been seeing more and more threats coming our way. We've been seeing more and more, whatever is going on outside the walls, it's obviously getting closer. And so each time we make a trek out, we're putting ourselves into that much more jeopardy of inviting the wrong person back in, But at the same time, I do think that in the spirit of community and in order to, continue survival and everything, I do think that it would be good to continue looking and to find those people who can help better our community. So, double-edged sword, I'll go along with whoever calls the shots, but I think that Eric and Aaron agree with both sides, and we'll have to wait and see, what path we go down.
Okay, and this next question actually goes pretty much hand in hand with the last question. This is from Walking Dead Cowboy 88 off Twitter, and you were mentioning that you and Ross had been talking, developing backstories for your character. He wants to know, if you had to guess, do you think Eric and Aaron fell in love after the outbreak?
I think this is just our story, how we justified it, and this is not coming from officially Robert Kirkman or anyone else, but we think that we've been together for a while. We think that this relationship has stayed as strong as it has because we were together before all of this happened. And I think that's a stronger story. I think it's easier to to feel those grounded roots of love and trust and relationship, knowing that we were together, well before the world went to hell. So that's our story. Yeah, we've been around for a while.
Okay, and I have at Leanne 137. She her question is: we haven't gotten to know Eric too well, but she wants to know at this point what is his character's position at Alexandria.
What is my position? As in, well, I guess I can't ask what you mean, but you think like work position?
Yeah, because you were originally recruiting with Aaron. I think she meant like, what is it now since Daryl took over that role? Definitely.
Yeah, so I was a scout with Aaron, and Heath and his team, we'd all go out together. We're all working side by side. And now, with my broken ankle and with some tumultuous times going on, then I am staying back. I'm still taking care of things inside Alexandria. One of the things that we've seen in the comics is that Aaron and Eric and Heath can take care of themselves. We're much more proficient than is let on in the show. We can go out and we can defend ourselves and we can defend our families when we need to. In the show, we are definitely the characters are written as a little more guarded, as all of Alexandria is. And so, but I'm still in my views and again the way that Ross and I have talked about it. I'm still there. I'm ready in Alexandria. I'm healing. I'm mending, but I'm still ready if something happens. There is that moment when the stuff hits the fan and you just got to be ready to go. And I'm on call. I'm just holding down the fort until I can get out and kick some butt again.
Definitely, I definitely think you were very helpful actually this past episode. A very tense episode, but you did help to give blood. Yes, episode 2.
Yeah,
you did help try to save Holly by giving blood.
Yep. Yeah, no spoilers. I'll try not to give my spoilers, but yeah, it's you do see the moments when Eric and Aaron have their opportunity to really, help out and to work in the ways that they can. Even if I can't be out there necessarily attacking things with a machete, if I need to, I can still be, a healer and a helper. In my own ways.
Okay, and this past episode was definitely one of the most, I'd say, tense episodes, and I believe, since you've been on, probably one of the more tense episodes that they've aired so far. Mm-hmm. How was it behind the scenes shooting this episode?
It was pretty awesome. So the director was Jen Lynch, who came in the end of season 5 to do some directing as well, and then came back early this shooting season for 602. And she's just incredible. She's got a really great, just very fluid directing way around her, and she's great at talking to people, and it feels very natural on set and guiding you through it, which is so funny when there's all this craziness going on. But the shooting itself was really... It was fascinating because it was high tension and there was all this stuff going on. It was so fast-paced. But the production team also had I think I mentioned this recently, which you might have heard, but they had all of the sounds of people screaming being blasted at us through these giant speakers that were coming through the walls. And so the whole time we're doing our scene, we're actually having to yell over the speakers a lot of the time, and that was really cool. They really took it upon themselves to say, no, this is going to be intense. You need to, here's a little glimpse at what we're looking at here. And so it was kind of like operating in a scare zone or in like a haunted house kind of attraction where, everything was just going on and you had to figure out how you could navigate your way through it.
Yeah, and let's see, it was you and McDermott. Lana was there too, right? It was that whole group.
Yeah, and Christian was there for a hot second.
Oh yeah, and then Ross as well.
Yeah.
So they piped in the sounds. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, you know what? They'll do that sometimes for reference or something. I've seen that, but I hadn't quite seen it to this extent where they had it all ready to go and they really just let us have it for a while, and that was cool. And it got us in the mindset of just the gravity of what was going on and the huge, just enormous magnitude of what's going on too. This isn't, it wasn't something small or something containable. This was, this was war.
Now, were you around for any of the other filming of the episode, like the outside stuff?
Yes and no. There was some stuff that was cut out that I was a part of, and some other stuff going on. But for the most part, I spent my time inside.
Okay. Now, do you prefer filming inside, or do you prefer? I know you season 5 you spent quite a bit outside. Which would you rather do?
In Atlanta, I'd rather be inside, where we have air conditioning. Yeah, actually, I came in at a good time in Alexandria where, right up until I joined the cast, everyone had been living exclusively in the Atlanta forest all day, every day, and, I'm sure that wears on you. But as soon as I came in, then we started living in $1 million homes with air conditioning and ceiling fans and wall outlets, and so it's been a little cushy to shoot. I just kind of go into a house and plug in my iPhone and then get ready to shoot.
Awesome. Now with these houses, I know I've had other cast members on stating back in the Atlanta times when the group was in Atlanta that they would be allowed to turn on AC or something before they started shooting, but then they would have to turn it off before then. Since Alexandria has its own power grid, do they actually leave that running still during filming, or is that turned off still?
No, we'll still turn it off. I think that's more for sound issues than anything, but they'll turn off the air conditioning. But then as soon as it's done, they've got generators that pump all of the air conditioning in for us.
Okay. Now I've got at Samantha Bowman off Twitter. She wants to know if you can share any funny stories from the set of season 6, and who plays the best pranks.
Who plays the best what?
Pranks.
Oh, best pranks. Oh, best pranks definitely goes to Norman. I think everyone knows that, but the dude's the king of pranks, and he's just a big jokester on set. He's definitely, in his own way, he doesn't break any character or anything, but just in the ways that he does it, he's always having fun and bringing a good sense of morale to the set. And as far as funny things, there is something funny. I can't remember what it was. Well, let's see. Well, I will tell you that on my first day of shooting season 6 was there was a big scene when we're all preparing the walls. Everybody's outside, planting the posts that are putting up the walls that navigate a curve. I'm not going to say much more than that. Everybody's there. There's so many people. There's this great energy on set. Everybody's having a good time. And it was one of the first times that Norman had gotten to see Andy, and he just runs up and just tackles him and, holds him down on the ground and pins him. And it was this real brotherly love of watching these two guys just kind of spar over each other. And, it was something that everyone saw, and everyone noticed it, and then it put a smile on everyone's face, I think that was a great thing to walk into and have on the first day of set, because it just lets everybody know that, yeah, that's right. This is a fun family of people to hang out with, and we can all enjoy it.
Exactly, and it does seem like the hashtag TWD family is in fact real.
For sure.
All right, and her second question is, are there any actors who inspire you, and how do you use this inspiration in your own work?
Oh, yeah. Man, I know all the answers to these questions until they get asked, and I'm like, Big Bird. Yes. Who are the actors that inspire me? Oh my gosh. You know what? I like. Okay, here we go. I actually like Johnny Depp. I know that he does a lot of comedic stuff, but I like Johnny Depp and Ed Norton and Christian Bale and some of these other actors that have. I would still classify all of these guys as character actors. Most of the time, Johnny Depp does some more comedic stuff and it's a little over the top. But the other two guys, often just fully commit to a character that is different from who they are, different from, what they do. And it goes beyond just acting, which many people view as just being truthful to yourself and showing up and being honest about your own choices and how it affects you as a person, and trusting that comes through into the character, while also doing lots of backstory and all that other stuff. But there's an added level to the way that Christian Bale and Ed Norton approach something where it is character. They drop into another place that's very much removed from who they are as individuals. Without going over the top, without reading as, without being comedic or without being larger than life. It's still very truthful and very honest, but it's something very different from who they are. Same with Meryl Streep and some other people like that. So I think these are the people that inspire me. The dedication to their craft and the commitment that they have just really speaks volumes, and I want to be able to be at a point where I can, ideally dedicate that much time and that much of my passion into this one thing that I can take it to those levels and reach those levels.
I do want to thank you again. It's always awesome to have you on the podcast, and obviously, they can check you out at the SOS Studios. Can you go ahead and give your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, any outlets you want them to follow you on?
Absolutely. So, yeah, the SOS Studio website, again, is just that, sosstudio.co/membership, if you want to learn more about our online community. And then as far as following me, I'm on Twitter at J, just the initial J, Woods Robinson. And I'm on Facebook at facebook.com/Jordan Woods Robinson. And if you go there, and also my website is jordanwoods-robinson.com. And if you go to any of those, you'll be able to find, the access to other things going on in my life. I'm on Instagram as well. So, yeah, I'm around. I try to keep. I do a lot of conversations on Twitter. So if you're around, send me a note and let me know what's going on, and we'll start talking.
Definitely. And until hopefully a part 4, I guess that'll do it for this time.
What's the most amount of episodes anyone's ever done with your podcast?
Right now it's you. You're at 3. Yeah, there's. Okay. This will be episode 39. So, you've got 3 so far. I was this time going to do a whole improv segment, but I feel like I should save that for 4 because I wanted to get. I'll let you off the hook this time, okay. But we'll do an improv segment and with I guess you could say suggestions from the fans.
Okay, sounds good. You know what I want to do though? I want to go beyond 4. I want to get up to like 6 or 7, just to really ensure that no one else ever like rivals my numbers on your podcast.
Okay. I'm sure we could arrange that. I know Cullen Moss and Trenor both have 2.
Okay, well, we need to stop them right now. They've had enough. And just take me up to like 8. I think 8 is good. I don't think anyone's going to challenge 8.
It's like episodes 39 through 44 is with Jordan Woodruff.
We just say one word at a time. But at least I got my 5 more episodes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
TJ, thanks for having me on, man.
You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us again, and we will see you, by the time this is released, we'll see you in a matter of days in Atlanta.
Woohoo! See you then.
All right, well, that is going to do it this week for Creech Questions. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. We head out in 3 days for Atlanta. Now, next Monday, we will not be doing an episode. And that's just because we will be coming back from Atlanta. I'm not going to have time to edit any of the audio. We are filming with Sean Clark on Friday, so if you have not gotten any fan questions yet, make sure you send those in, and we're going to interview as many people as we can over the weekend. But none of those interviews will air next week. However, we will be doing Sunday night, late Sunday night, probably close to midnight, a live podcast that you can join in, where we will be discussing not only what happened on The Walking Dead on Sunday, but we will be talking about some of our adventures from Walker Stalker Con Atlanta with another installment of Walker Stalker Con There and Back Again. So make sure you check into that, and in, not next week, obviously, but the week after, we'll start our celebrity interviews again. So make sure you keep in touch with us and follow us, especially this weekend. We're going to be posting videos and pictures and everything we can possibly post on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know it. Facebook.com/Creech Creative Productions, Twitter @CJCNOV88, Tumblr and Instagram @Creech Creative. A lot of great stuff coming your way. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Creech Questions.